MedB, I'm Simone Seagull, and today we're going to be talking about intestinal parasites. Hello, Dr. Manu.
Hello, Simone.
Hello, could you please tell us what are intestinal parasites?
Well, I'll start by defining a parasite. A parasite is an organism that lives off another organism, and intestinal parasites are these parasites that live inside our intestines. So they can be microscopic, like Entamoeba histolytica, or they can be visible to the naked eye, like roundworms or tapeworms.
Wow, and what problems can they cause us?
They can cause a lot of problems. The commonest symptom is tiredness. Because they suck nutrients and blood from the intestines, when they do that, they tend to cause anemia, and then anemia would lead to tiredness. They also lead to a lot of symptoms depending on where the parasite is found. So in the intestines, they would cause intestinal symptoms like bloatedness, abdominal pain, abdominal discomfort, constipation, diarrhea, and inflammatory bowel disease. They can migrate to the liver and cause liver problems. They can migrate to the eyes. Some worms actually concentrate or reside in the eye, causing eye problems. So they can cause depression. Their waste products, the toxins they produce, and also cause a lot of diseases, especially inflammatory diseases.
Wow. Where do we pick up these parasites?
Well, the commonest source of infestation is through contaminated food and water. And what you find is that when people, waiters, and people that work in restaurants or they handle food, if they don't have very good hygiene, exactly. They don't have very good hygiene, and they don't wash their hands when they go to the toilet. They might transmit the eggs and cysts of these parasites to other people.
Goodness me, you said in the water out of taps, did you?
Absolutely, you can also get them. A lot of parasites are found in the piped water supply. About 20% of Giardia lamplea, this is a very common parasite, is said to be contracted through piped water.
Wow, so even if you're drinking bottled water and think you're safe, when you're drinking ice in a glass and you're eating salads from restaurants in water run through the tap, you could actually pick them up there, yes?
Yes, absolutely.
Goodness, and how long can you have them in your body before you actually realise that you have them?
Well, you can have them for many years without even realizing that they are causing your health problem. Because the symptoms of parasitic infestation is very similar to symptoms of other like digestive problems, such as inflammatory bowel syndrome, and people remain undiagnosed for a very long time. And if the infestation is not severe, you might carry on year after year without realizing that you have an infestation.
I hear it's quite rife, quite common in Spain. How common is it in general, these intestinal parasites?
I think parasites are actually very common. When people hear of parasites, they think it's restricted to tropical countries, and yes,
or children at schools.
Exactly, or children at schools, but they are found everywhere. According to the World Health Organization, about 40% of the world population have parasites, and some studies in North America have shown that 90% of North Americans have parasites. Have either like a protozoa, which is a microscopic parasite, or worms such as ascaris or roundworms. So they are very common, and we do a full body diagnostic scan in our clinic here, and we're able to pick up a lot of parasites. And I find that about 40%, I would say, or half of people with digestive problems tend to have worms or parasites.
Wow, okay, so if we have parasites, what then can we do to eliminate them?
Well, in our clinic, we use colostrum. Colostrum is produced from the first milk of mammals, especially cows, and it's a very, very powerful, one of the most powerful natural antibiotics. We know it's absolutely effective for getting rid of parasites. We use that because it not only gets rid of the parasites, but colostrum has healing proteins that will take care of the damage done by the parasites as well. And MSM is another very, very effective anti-parasite agent. MSM is methyl sulfonyl methane. It's mainly used to treat joint problems, but it's also effective. But I find that the pharmaceutical prescription drug mebendazole is really effective. Mebendazole has been used for many years, and we know all about it. So even though, like you're aware of, in our clinic we don't promote pharmaceutical medication, but sometimes you have to. And I think in this case, mebendazole is absolutely effective for getting rid of parasites. Yes.
Okay, well, thank you, Dr. Manu, for informing us on intestinal parasites. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.